Evening, fellas. So, a couple of weeks ago, I received a peculiar notification. It was exams day, exam results day. Yeah, so I went to check the results. 13 September 2024. Actually, that was about a month ago. 13 September 2024. Me and my friends took out our phones, sat around a circle, click on the app, exam results, waiting for the load. Bros got it. A's, B's, 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 and it's mine. I haven't paid the school fees yet, so it didn't actually come in. But regardless, what happened after that was a few weeks later, I went to go and check my results again. Because now I paid the school fees and all the other bullshit. I'm not gonna leak it just yet because I promised that I would show it at 100 subs, but it wasn't good. Honestly, I kind of expected that. And the truth is, you know, look at my eyes, bro. You can't really see them, but at least you can see what ethnicity I am. So you know the long talk that comes afterwards. Everyone knows that when you go home. So yeah, that was not very fun. I was dreading the talk, obviously, but you know, this time around something kind of changed. For the past 12 years, I didn't really give a shit about my studies, and right now, I oddly just felt like, you know, maybe I should try something else. Why not push a little bit? And that's what I'm gonna do. I thought, okay, this semester something is gonna change. I've planned out what I need to do with that mentality. I mean, obviously there was more reasons behind it. I'm gonna go through it in another video, but that's besides the point for today's video. Look at this shit. Sorry, this one. Sorry, no, this one. What the hell is it, bro? I'm gonna cut out that part of the video. Anyways, during that thought, I had another thought. I was thinking, you know, the problem that most people, why they actually don't study well is because they believe that they're average students. They believe that they're average and they can only get X results. They believe, yeah, I've tried my best, I can only get this result. And I'm not gonna lie, that was me for a damn long time. Until last year. Last year, a belief kind of shattered. So I took this module called EF, Electrical Engineering Fundamentals. I failed. And then, okay, I literally went into the exam knowing that you take a battery and you take a light bulb, you connect those two and it lights up. This is literally all I knew when I went to the exam. So yeah, the rest was history. But my advisor, he called me up during the holidays. I was on the train back home. I suddenly saw a random number calling me. I was like, hello, who is this? And he was like, hey, yo, you know, you need to go for this thing called summer school because you failed. I'm like, okay, it's $30. I paid the $30. I went to summer school. Summer school is essentially like a 2-week intensive, like a concentration camp where they brainwash your mind with the knowledge required to pass the examination. I did that, and I went for the exam in just 2 weeks. So before the 2 weeks, I literally knew battery, light bulb, and you get light. That's literally all I knew. 2 weeks later, I completed the test. They said your results will come out in the following semester. Check my results following semester. D, C, C, A distinction. A distinction was for my electrical engineering fundamentals. You think about it, I literally just learned the entire topic. The entire thing that could be completed, that I'll take 6 months to complete. And I completed it in just 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here, but listen on. And a few weeks later after that, during lesson, teacher walked in with a yellow envelope and looked at my lecturer. He passed the lecturer a yellow envelope. And I'm like, you know, probably some admin work, right? You don't think much of it. I didn't think much of it. And then he calls out my name, Ko Ni Guang. I was like, you know those yellow envelopes that like the case files of some prison where it looks like you committed some murder or some shit, and then you take out, yeah, it looks exactly like that, bro. So he called me out. I was like, am I getting expelled or something? Who did I kill? And he called my name, so I went up to the front of the class, and obviously everyone's looking at me like, yellow envelope. He took out the paper from inside a yellow envelope. It was an award. I apparently topped the entire cohort for electrical engineering fundamentals. Yeah, so I went from literally failing, and then I somehow, within 2 weeks, I topped the cohort. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here, okay? But it leads on. Just this morning, I had to go for this lesson called EGSU, Engineering Sustainability. It's a very funny module because, you know, if you're Singaporean and you're a poly student, you know that all the shit is done online and you practically don't need to come to school. My mom's calling. I'm gonna have to ignore this for now. But you know, you practically don't have to come to school. Everything is online, so like, yeah, you don't really give a shit, right? Actually, no, I think I can't answer this. Hold on. Okay, as I was saying, like you know how if you're a Singaporean and you're a poly student, you know that everything's done online. So I went to class, okay, and on the first week, I literally finished every single OAL already, all the online learning. I literally finished everything, bro. I mean, I chat GPT'd it, but like, it's a non-examinable module, so might as well just claim the free points. So that's what I did. I completed everything, and then the teacher doesn't teach shit, bro. I came to school for a goddamn 3-hour lesson. So I left the house at 8 o'clock. Sorry, I left the house at 7 o'clock. I reached school around 8:30. I rotted in lesson from 9 to 11:45. The teacher didn't teach shit. God damn it! I was. Let me just roll a clip, okay? This is exactly what happened during lesson. And I think that was a massive waste of our time. That's the biggest problem that us poly students face right now. We got no time. Especially if you're like me. I'm going to Ngee Ann Poly. I live in... I shouldn't really leak where I'm going to say that. I'm going to blur it. I live in the northeast. And my school's in Ngee Ann. It's in the west. I take an hour at least to travel every single day. You think about it. If you wake up, let's say average person wakes up at 6, okay? 6. You eat breakfast, you leave 7 o'clock. You reach school 9 o'clock. 9 till 12, you don't do shit. So literally your time from 6 o'clock all the way to 12 o'clock is doing nothing. Because you tell me, can you study in MRT? No, you cannot. So 9 to 12, from 6 to 12, you can't do shit. And then 12 o'clock, you're looking for lunch, you're hungry as hell. You eat lunch, and obviously you can't study when you're eating at the same time. Or maybe you can, I don't know, I'm not that kind of person. You're probably not that kind of person too. You can't study when you're eating. Once you finish eating, you're not going to be... the second lesson starts at 2 o'clock. You tell me you can focus on a full stomach. So yeah, that time's gone as well. And you got your friends over there, they probably gonna be playing poker or some shit. You're not gonna be able to focus shit. So that time is gone. What comes after that? 2 to 4 o'clock, okay? You have another lesson. The same bullshit happens. Okay, this one maybe he does teach a little bit. But by that time, your brain's already fried. You haven't registered the stuff that you learned yesterday. You know why? Because 4 o'clock, you come home at 6 o'clock. Like right now, I'm recording this video after I came back. It's 7 o'clock right now. I need to eat and I need to go to sleep at 8 o'clock so that I can wake up at 4 tomorrow morning so that I can do the OALs for the upcoming classes. You see, it's like a goddamn vicious cycle. So how are we supposed to solve this problem? Before I get to the solution, I just have an idea that I'm going to implement. Maybe you can try this as well. Firstly, I want to introduce myself because the fact that this pops up on the FYP means that you're probably interested in improving your health and your performance. My name is Kneecaps, and I'm interested in improving my health and my performance. You know why? Because as humans, we have limited time on this earth. And clearly, poly is taking up a huge amount of time. This channel is going to be all about me documenting my poly life and also ways we can improve our performance, be it health and our performance, be it studying, gymming, practically self-improvement, but you know, I'm a more specific niche one. Anyways, let's continue talking about this. The only way that we can improve this, to fix this issue, is to make whatever time we have more productive. Because you think about it, you got that maybe 1-2 hours in between lessons, sometimes 3 hours. I've got 1 3-hour lesson, I've got 1 3-hour break. Sometimes I can get some work done, sometimes I can't. 2 hour kind of difficult because you got to eat as well. So let's say you got an average of 1 hour in between lessons and maybe 2-3 hours when you get back home. That's not a lot of time, right? That's 4 hours a day. Some days you got free. I mean, poly, I'm pretty sure Temasek Poly, TP, they Friday don't need go, they don't have to go to school. For me, it's Wednesday, but I'm working on Wednesday, like a part-time job. I'm a barista, so we have Saturday, Sundays too. But Saturday, Sundays is for family time, right? You don't want to be old and your parents are old too, and you realize that, oh shit, I didn't really spend any time with them because I was spent half focused studying just to get a semi decent GPA, which I can't even support them in the future for. That's not very fulfilling, isn't it? So how else can we make use of this? Well, we can only improve our performance for that limited 4 hours a day. And 4 hours a day usually is one work block. I read this book called Deep Work. Hold on, by Cal Newport. Let me show you the book. It's a very interesting book. I bought it from Australia a while back. Deep Work. The basic theory about this book is that you have limited amount of time, and you're gonna want to put in a long periods of concentrated work. It may even just be 1 or 2 sessions of this a day. 2 is kind of high, but maybe 1 session of this a day. But you are able to complete what people take. You can complete what people take to complete in just 20% of the time. You can complete 80% of the work of what other people complete in just 20% of the time that you oh, my English isn't working. You take 20% of the time to complete 80% of the work of what an average person would take to complete all the work. And that sounds like a superpower nowadays, isn't it? I thought, why not share that with you? The way I have decided to do it is I've got to find the exact tasks that will bring me the most distance forward, the most amount of work done for that specific subject. So for example, I have 7 subjects because, I failed 1 last semester. MCSS, ERMA, DDEG, ELIT, PLCI, WISP, and EGSU. This is the gay one I was talking about that wasted 6 hours, 6 hours of my damn time. This one is the Monday class that also kind of wastes my time because I go to school and then I got 3-hour break for my next lesson. Also waste of time. So these two, I just heck care, honestly. I've already done all the online learning for this shit, so I'm pretty much good. I just need to do an assignment every now and then. 1 hour a week, simple. This one, I just need to do projects. 1 hour a week, I meet the group mates to do projects, simple. MCSS, I need to literally learn a whole ass language for this one. I gotta learn C++. And, my English isn't that fantastic either. I mean, I can speak well, I can have a good conversation with someone, but if you ask me to write composition or do a summary writing, bro, I am done for, bro. So yeah, learning a new language is not my thing. I gotta learn how to talk to computers now. ELMA, this is math on crack. Also quite difficult. You gotta summarize all the formulas and shit like that and then practice, and practice takes a long time. My size limit reached. So, as I was saying, go to your Polite Mall, check on all the modules, find out which one which task you're gonna need to do that will bring you the most distance forward in terms of learning that subject. Example, one of them was to the ELMA, the math on crack one. That one, it would really help for me to memorize all the formulas and the kind of questions they can ask so I can practice tutorials and shit like that. The other one, the programming one, I can just go on YouTube and watch some Indian guy on YouTube explain everything that explains better than my 70-year-old lecturer can. And the other programming module, I can do the same thing, but I found another 1-hour video which I'm going to watch and I'm going to implement on the spot. Subsequently, EGSU, the annoying one which my teacher didn't do shit. Let me roll the footage again because I'm pissed off at that teacher. Didn't do shit. And then there is the last one, WISP. Just need to do some projects. So I found out what I need to focus on. I found out how I can make use of the minimal amount of time that I'm given due to time wasted going to poly. And yeah, try that on yourself. That's all I really have to yap about today. Tell me your story. Comment down if you face this problem as well. If you do, yeah, just yap on inside the comment section. I'll probably read it. I'll definitely read it. Till then, cheers. Good night.